In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to make poster. In my previous tutorial, I talked about how to use the Canva interface, and I moved on to talking about logos. They are all separate videos. If you want to watch them, just check the Canva playlist in my channel or check the description. There's a link attached to that guides you to watching them. If you feel like watching them or feel like knowing how to make logos, you can as well just go there. So in this spotlight, I'll be explaining everything. I'm done with the logo making. Next thing is the poster. First of all, before you make your poster, you shouldn't think about size because let me say Canva has a very beautiful and rich library when it comes to poster. All you have to do is just pick one of it and customize to your taste. But definitely you should know how to use some of the elements in Canva and the features in Canva. That is the essence of this video. Alright, so to make your poster, you can either just click on poster or click on create design. But let's just follow this and just tap on click on poster, then wait for this to load. Remember, this is a network base, so while we wait for that to load, though it's taking us to the interface whereby we can move on to design and print poster. So you can pick from here and create design and print poster. But if you have a custom size, you can as well come down here and say custom size. You click on custom size, then you type the width or the height, whether in pixel or in inches. You can pick any of them and use them. All right, now you know this one. Let's create our first one. Just write design and print poster. So before we move on to this, first of all, we'll be giving a full interface on our that gives us interface on making our posters totally. So this video, I've already opened one. We'll be making either this one or this. If I tell you to choose, you can you will tell me to make this because it seems complicated, but it's easier if you know how to use the features. It's totally free. So this is more of a realization or a hotel poster whereby we can make and just use them. And let's just make this very fast, this one here. Or do you want me to make this? How to put this, man? It's totally simple. I'll try to make both of them if there is time, but if there's no time, with your own knowledge, you should join my Telegram channel and post your work there. And tell me this is my work, or chat me on WhatsApp or follow on Twitter and just ensure. But if you want to join my Canva Pro team because you need it, don't just type I need Canva Pro team, or follow the link and join my Telegram, or follow me on Twitter. Just comment anyway. Meet me on my WhatsApp because that is the best place to get me. But ensure you subscribe and ensure you are the part of Telegram and Twitter so that you can get access to my my team on Canva. All right, so now first of all, let's just go ahead to creating our own. So over this side you can resize because I'm using the Pro. I'm part of the team, so I can resize anytime by just resizing this to my choice. Now this is 42 by 59.4 all in centimeter. If I want to change to inches, all I have to type is change to inches, but I don't want that. I'll just abandon that. But first of all, what's the difference between a poster and a flyer? Now poster tends to be very large and professionally printed and almost always feature on illustration, while flyers are mini poster. So now you know the difference. A round of applause for me anyway. All right, beautiful. So don't forget to subscribe, as I've always apologized. Okay, so now we have this. First of all, we're having two things here. We have this background, we're having this man, we're having a background behind, we're having some text, yellow, alt yellow. So we just want the background first and another design here and writing this one up. So first of all, let's just add page. Now this is a page that's been added. We have to fill it with that color, so I'm going to fill it with this color. Now we have color that's been given. I could just use that, which tally with the first one here. Now we need a man standing and pointing, and so we have to come straight to the element and type a man pointing. And so let's see which one it gives us, and if it doesn't give us, we can pick any of them and use from there. Okay, we're trying to see this. Maybe we'll use this one for our design. Then I'll pick this. I'll just cut it from there, then come down here immediately and paste it in this place. So let's say this is the man we're using, this man. But if you don't like this, there are other way to do it. So move on to photo here, or you can go straight to Google and just search for that, a man pointing ends, and you remove the background by using background remover, BG remover, I think. But with the Canva Pro, they have the feature that can remove background very easily. So let's say I want to use this man. I'm looking for a good one. Okay, I'm looking for a good one. Okay. We don't have better one we can use. Let me say I want to use this one here. This one. Let me see if there's one down. Okay, let's use this one here. It's a pro picture, so I'll use this one. I have to get the background, so I'm going to edit this photo. When I did the photo, it's good. Something went wrong. Okay, let me fix this and reload page. My network went out. All right, sorry for that break. I'm back again. All right, let me just increase the size of this so that we can see what I'm doing. I'm going to tap on this. I'm going to edit photo. Then I'm going to remove the background of this. With a single click, we have the background removed. That's so beautiful. Canva is so pretty. So let's just wait for this. The background will soon be wiped off. But if you don't like this, you can import your image or upload your image by just hitting on the upload. You find your image there and you upload it from your, either it's a video or it's an audio. So if Canva support three media, which is the image, the video, and the audio. So you can pick them. But now I've removed this successfully. I can now wipe this off by just deleting on it, then drop my screen to normal. Then I pick this one here. I increase the size by the side like this, and just put it here. And I just want this. So if you want to flip the image, you feel like flipping, you can come here and you flip and bring it this way. I don't know why you want to flip it anyway, but you can just go to this place and hit on Ctrl+Z so that we have this man just laughing. So now we have this like this, though it doesn't tally well. We have that. I could lock it if I want to lock it so that it doesn't move by just locking that. Then I move on to the next place, which is what we want. And we want to. So I want this shape. I want this shape. So this one I'll put everything. So I'll come here to the element and type. Let me just type rectangle. So I'm going to add this shape to it. So better still, let's always be in this side. Let's be in this side when adding it. So let me come here and type on rectangle, this element. Okay, so rectangle, I'm going to add this shape immediately to this place. I'll pick this, I'll fill it with something yellow, then I'll put it here. I'll put this one here, then I'll bring it. If it's at the front, there's no need. You can come here and unlock this design if you feel like, then bring this to the front. So let me just unlock it, then I'll right click on it, a layer. You can as well bring forward while it stays on top. So now we have that one. You can as well lock it again if you feel like. So just over around. So we can just now you know how to put that, you know how to put this. I'll not waste much time. I'll copy this one here. This is I'll just copy this from here. I'll copy this from here. I'll copy this from here. Press Ctrl+C. I'll come down here and just put it here because I don't want to waste much time trying to fix that since you know how to do it already. So I'll pick this, I'll bring it forward here. You know how to bring it forward. It's very simple. Go straight to the position. At the position level, you can bring backward, you can bring anywhere, you can align to stuff. Now we've added that, we are good to go. You can just you can undo this one, unlock it, then pull this one down the more and make sure it's bigger like this. So we want you, we are hiring. Then the next thing there is to put this mark is so simple. So simple. For you to put this mark, it means you need two shape from here. So I'm going to pick this one like this and hit on Ctrl+C. I'll come here, I'll paste it here immediately by just hitting on V. I'll move it to the side. If you don't know how to get that mark, it's simple. All you have to do is come here and search check mark and hit enter. It's going to give you lots of check mark. You can pick any of this one, or if you don't like that, let's say you want this one, you can pick it and edit the color from here. This color here, you can change it to black and it becomes black. You make it smaller like this. So when you're good to go, you can put it inside this shape and make it smaller and just group them together. So to group them, it means you're going to pick two things and group it. How do you group? Let me show you how to group something. So I'll come here to this place. I'll type rectangle. Let me say this is a rectangle I'm putting. I'll bring the shape here. I'll bring it to this one. Since behind, there's no need, I'll come straight to position. I'll bring to front. So it's there. Now make this one smaller. If I want it smaller, then I'll pick this one here. Then I'll make this way. Okay, so this one, okay. Let me just pick these two, or better still, let me right click and see the grouping. Okay, I'm selecting this image. I have to lock it so that it doesn't select. Now selected that, I'll pick these two as well. Then we can now group. See the word group, I can group. But before you group, ensure you like the size, because when you group, you can't you can ungroup as well. Anyway, not that you can't ungroup. If you don't like it, go there, right click and find for ungroup. So now we have these two images together. We have to, okay, they are not grouped together. Sorry, I thought they are grouped together. This one, is it locked? This one is locked. So let's just group these two and see. Now it has been grouped. It means you can ungroup it anytime by just using this. So not to waste much time, I'm going to just pick that. I'll delete it. I'll delete that immediately. So I'll delete this by just deleting it. Now we have it, that one. Now pick from here. I've already made get a background of which I can fix anytime, any day by just hitting that. It's back. So now I'll pick this one from here down here to this. So Ctrl C, I'll come down here, I'll paste immediately. Let me say I want to move this one. I'll take it up a bit, then I'll press Ctrl V, then I'll move side this way. So you already know how to do all this stuff. That's why I'm not wasting more time explaining it. Then down here we have the qualification. Type in qualification, just tap on test here and pick any of these little one and tap in there and start writing and just hit on qualification. Change the text color using this one, but I won't say that because there is no time. We don't want to waste much time. So this arrow here, how to put it, go straight to your element and type on straight line. Everything is searchable, so straight line, you'll be having all type of straight line given to you. You can use customized straight line. You can pick any of this one here, straight line start, how you want it. You can make some line style if you want. So over now I'm going to create this feed so that we can see what's there. We have this bullet point. Bullet point is easy to create. I'm going to select this one, hit on Ctrl C, then I'll come down because I didn't use my space wisely. I'm already wasting my space. So now this is where it should be. You move on. If you want to add this bullet point, it's so simple. Let's assume this is your test. You've added this one and this is it. Let me move it down so that you see what I'm saying. Now have this, you say okay, you want to add bullet point, come straight to this place, tap on it, it becomes a bullet. If you tap on it again, it becomes number, back again to bullet. That is how to add that to it. So we are good to go, right? Okay, so now we go with that. We've added the image. You want to add this. This is a new background. It means a yellow rectangle. We want to add down here. Let's come to the element, find rectangle. So simple. So this is the rectangle. We'll bring it down here to fill in. You can ensure it's out, then click this way, bring it, make it yellow by the color choice, which is this, and you're good to go having that ready. Now you can add what you want to add. You can just pick this one here and just customize it. If you want to add some other stuff like your Gmail, you can add. Let me say this is what I want, Ctrl Z. So I want to lock this so that it doesn't move when I'm copying those stuff. So I'm going to copy this like this and say Ctrl C. Okay, it seems I've copied the wrong one, so I'll just move on a bit. Okay, I've still copied this. Let me lock this one as well. So now it's okay, we can now copy this. So I'm going to hit a Ctrl C. I move down to this place, lock key for me, I can put it there, Ctrl V. So that is it. So I've positioned at the center. You can move to the left if you feel like by just using this shape here and say yeah, this way, right. So now if you want to add some other signs like your Gmail, you come into this place and search for it as well. It's always searchable element. Search for Twitter handle so that you can add your Twitter. So search for Twitter, you see something like this. You can bring it down here and make it smaller like this. There you can pick your Twitter handle. If you're on LinkedIn, you search for LinkedIn and you make it smaller and ensure you move it with your arrow depending on which device you're using. So that is just the pretty way to make it and make adjustment to it. So you can fit in and remove background as well, edit any photo. If you want me to make this, I'll show you just a little trick because I won't want to waste much time trying to bring this. Since you know how to do this, you know how to do this as well. You know how to do this, you know how to do this. How do you do this one? That would just be your problem. This is a shape on its own. You can get it anytime. Arrow or search there and just find for aeroplane on with arrow and you get it there. These are all font. First font, this is another font which you can search from here. See, we have lots of font which is apricot. So you can move on till you get the font of your choice. But what my concern is, how do you put this image like this? That is what my concern. You can do this, you can do all this. They are all simple. You can choose color of your choice. So first one, we have this shape. This shape is just one shape. So let's say I'm adding a new page. Let's say I'm adding a new page, which will be, let's just say this color. This is what we'll be using. Now I want to add this shape. So this shape is called let's come to this element, and this element I'm going to search for half cycle. Let me see, half cycle. So we have this half cycle, so that's what we have in here. I'm going to pick this one when I get there, half cycle. So I'll pick this from here. Let me come here, I'll click this. So this half cycle, I'm going to bring it in here. I'm just going to rotate it from here. So rotating it is this way. I'm going to rotating it. It should be a 90 or better still. It's good this way. I'm going to bring it to the side. I'm going to drag this handle. I'm going to drag this handle to this place. I'll just take it in here. It means I can write. Then I could just turn it a bit if I feel like, and put it here. So I'll take it inside. Then we have that one like that. So that is how that one was formed. Then the next thing there is the next thing here is I could just bring it this way and turn it a bit. I've lost it. Okay, so drag the side this way. Now the next one is bringing this one here. This is not the same. That is why I just want to show you it's not the same. All you have to do is come here. Let's come here. This frame, this is called frame. Want to add a frame, you can search for frame, or you can come here and type a frame, depending on what you want. They are all listed here. Look at it here. So I'll come down here. I want to put a frame, and this frame here is a frame, which is something of this nature, all this instead, precisely. So I'm going to pick that. Let me just cut it by, oh sorry, let me just hit on Ctrl X by just hitting on Ctrl S so that I cut it. Then I'll come to this place, I'll paste it there, hit on Ctrl V, I'll bring it here. I'll see how it is here. So it's all on top. So I'll bring this to the side of this place like this. I'll pull this one down here. I'll make sure it fits this way. I'll pull it down again this way. And let's see what we have here. We have it seated down on top of that shape. So I'll bring this, I'll drag it out so that it comes down. Then I'll bring this one like this. Then I'll pull this way. Now we have that seated. I could pull this a bit. That's just making some adjustment because I wouldn't want to waste much time trying to figure this out. So over this place, let's say this will have. So now we have this one here seated on top, and that one in that manner. Okay, since we're missing something, this is half the rectangle, which is something like this. Something different, not the way we did it before. Something this way, something like this. Then we could pull up here like this and pull this one down like this. So let's say this is what we want to do. So we have half of this inside, by half of this. Then we have this one all in this place. So now if I want to fill this with picture, I'll come straight to this place and tap on element. I'm going to say love garden. Oh, a couple in the garden. Now I'll hit on enter. Then I will just wait for it to come up. When it comes up, we're good to go. So over here we have some videos. We're not in need of videos. We need photo. So let's see what comes up with the photo. If you like this, all you have to do is just drag it and fill it in here, and that's good. So just drag it and put it there. Then you see it's just good. You could edit the photo anytime and just make some blurring. If you want to blur the photo, you can blur the photo. Yeah, other editing you can do, but that is just the trick there. Now on this side we have the circle with outline. To do that is simple. So let me move this now. You see this is a circle with outline. How to do that? Same way, come to the element, search for frame like this. So when the frame comes up, ensure you're in this position, bring it out, put the frame here. Then you can fill it. For you to fill it, come straight to element, search for man. And when the man comes up, anything can be in there. Maybe you want to put this here, you can just bring it in. And when you bring it in, that is what we have. If there's any need putting out any stuff, you can as well just make some edit photo. Just edit the photo and see what you can do. Effect, there's some effect you can put. There's some shadow, there's some autofocus. You can just touch some things. You can adjust this as well. Whole image, brightness, you can do some stuff in there, in the sharpness and the clarity. Then you can crop this if you want to crop it and use it for your own design. that is one beautiful thing about knowing how to do this. So when you are good to go, you can if there's needs to adjust it, then you can adjust the color from here, or you can as well right click. If there's any other options there, we have lock, we have link, we have detach image, which means you can remove the image anytime like this, or you can just hit on Ctrl Z and it's that way. So that is one way to do that. It won't take much of your time and you are good to go. Anyway, so I believe that's the same trick that was used here, right? Okay, so now the only thing I think we should add is this place. There's some border around this place, so you look at it now. You can just search for frame with thick border. If you want, just write frame with thick border, then you just wait for it to come. If there is anyone like that, you can use, see this one here, it's good to use, so you can tap on it. Sorry, it appears here. Over here you can just change the color from here to something like this. Then at this place you can fill any of the photo from here by just tapping in this photo to fill it in, as I've said before. Or you can tap on this one, or as well, you know how to fill it, so it's not really a problem. If you want to detach this, just right click, you can see detach image, then you pull it out, then you can pull it in to this side and leave it. It stays in there. All right, that's one easy way to design and make your design very fast. If you learned anything from this video on how to make poster, on how to edit, when you're good to go, you can just share your image. Let me reduce my screen a bit so we can share. Same, the zoom side is much. Let me just take it a bit minus. Then from here we can share this by just going to share. We can download it immediately. Pick the choice as JPG, as PNG, PDF, all these MP4. You can pick them and use them for your own taste. All right, now we've talked about that. We've talked about posters. Then in the next video, I'll talk about how to, sorry for that. I'll talk about how to make flyers. The same process, the same style on how to choose the best flyer. If you make your design, don't forget to share it with me on my Telegram channel or share with me on WhatsApp. Definitely, I'll post your own progress and give you kudos for that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'll see you in other videos.